Good day, YouTubers. This is Carlito, and welcome again to my YouTube channel. So, for today, guys, I'm really stoked and excited to review these two bad boys in front of you. So, without further ado, let's dig into this short review of the Infinity Saga, Obadiah Stane, and Ironmonger 2-pack. Okay, guys, if you're wondering, Carlito, where's the box? I actually bought these two items separately. So they are still available now. So if you're interested to get them, I believe they are retailing around 80 US dollars abroad and somewhere along that also here in the Philippines. But if you're lucky enough to get these two at a good deal, then go for it. I highly recommend it. Okay? So, among the all the releases in the Infinity Saga line, actually all of the releases from that line are must-haves, no? But I feel that for this two-pack of Obadiah Stane and Ironmonger, I think this is worth every dollar that it costs. Okay? So with that, let's take a closer look at this figure. So we get to know these two during the first Iron Man movie. So Obadiah Stane is Tony's partner in Stark Industries, and of course, it's beside him is his creation, the Ironmonger. Okay, so when you buy this pack, you get really an assorted of accessories. So let's start with the accessories included with Obadiah Stane. Okay, so let's take so it's actually here. So let me take it out. So first you get a briefcase. Okay, so first you get a briefcase that you can open actually. Okay, so pretty novel actually for this to that you for this one to be one you can open. But the issue for this one, okay, let me put it here. So the other accessory for OB here is the arc reactor he stole from Tony. So if you look at it closely, Hasbro really nailed it in terms of how it looks. This really looks amazing. So I hope you guys are appreciating how it looks up close. So the my gripe here is that this one you cannot put inside the briefcase. So bam, bam. So you cannot even force it inside. You might break it. Okay, so basically this is the accessory of Obadiah Stane. So, well, speaking of Obadiah Stane, so let's focus on him first. So let me get him. So basically, this is the first one I actually bought. Initially, I just wanted to get a figure with a suited figure for kit bashing purposes. Initially, I wanted to get Obadiah Stane and swap his head with Tony Stark. Now, if you look closely, it really looks like Jeff Bridges, no? Hasbro really nailed the how Obadiah Stane looks. So you could see up close, man. They really nailed Obadiah Stane's head sculpt here. Okay, so he really looks like Obadiah Stane. So menacing guy, especially. Oh, here you go. That's the money shot here. So you really could see he really looks like Obi Stane. Who's the actor portraying Obadiah Stane? Oh, I forgot, so I apologize. So basically, the suited figure is just your standard suited figure. So it's this sort of a blue-violet suit. Uh, so you could see weirdly that he has a gun holster at the side. So I don't know which figure this mold came from. So this is how it looks up close. Very, very nice actually. So here, very nice. So as far as articulation goes, the head for me appears a bit small, but hey, I think Jeff Bridges, yun. He definitely looks like Jeff Bridges. Okay, so in terms of the head articulation, you can move it from this side, up. Okay, that much down, that much. Okay. So as far as the arms, so you could rotate. Double joints here. Swivel on the arms here as well. So there's a joint here also in the hands for moving. Okay, so ab crunch here. Uh, so OB can move down. Can barely move backwards. Okay, so split that much. Double joints. So that's how far you can bend it. Uh-huh. So foot rocker at the bottom as well. Okay. So guess that's it for OB. So basically for his accessory, uh, I think you can have him hold the here you go. So that's how he holds the arc reactor. And on the other side, so that's him holding the briefcase. So if you want to display him like that, so to maximize the accessories available to him. So that's it. So let's put OB at the side first and let's go to the main man. So the main bad boy, the Ironmonger. So for the Ironmonger, let's first start with the included accessories. I already swapped the hands, so this one has loads of accessories. So you have the open hands. You also have the fisted hands here. Okay, so here's his rocket that you put at the back and some gun effects accessories. Okay, so let's take this bad boy up close for you guys to really appreciate the beauty of this beast. So look closely, man, it's magnificent. Okay, so this Ironmonger has some mix of hard plastic, hard rubber, and all that stuff. No, so it really looks great. So here's up close. So on the side and at the back. Okay, so this one is really one huge son of a gun. So here's how what the foot looks like. Okay, so this guy is really huge. This is basically the same size as the Hulkbuster. If you have that, they both are the same size. Okay, so as far as articulation goes, you can move the head, the side, that much, downward, not that much. Okay, so um, this part basically is made of rubber. This part is removable, as well as this part as well. This one popped open when I tried to play with it earlier, actually. So for the arms, so you can rotate this arms. So the joints over here. Okay, so the hands are swappable. So on the side, you can see some rockets here. The it really the details of this Ironmonger is just amazing, guys. Okay, so the arc reactor at the center of his chest is looks nice as well. No? I wish the original Ironmonger, I think, has this one painted blue. This one is white. I wish they made it so that it lights. But anyway, that's it. So for the other side, again, so the arms you can rotate. This one, I think single joint is what you call it. So here is the other blaster. Okay, so for the legs, this one is a bit stiff at the moment, but you can move it forward and back. Okay, so I'm just very cautious at the moment because I fear I might break it. So this one is really made, some of the armor around the Ironmonger is made of really soft rubber. Okay, so you can bend the legs here. So for the foot, uh, so you can move it, well, actually not that much. Okay, so that's it for his brief uh, so you can see here, it moves. You can remove it and just push it back here. Okay, so let's go briefly to his accessories. So I hope you appreciate this nasty guy. So let's swap the hands so for you guys to see. Let's just remove one hand. So I remove the open hand and replace it with the fisted hand here. So since we're on this side, let me just show you how to put the accessories in. So basically this is the smoke effect. So this is one is like the blast effect. So you just put it together and it's like that. So basically these are his bullets. So you can put it like this or the other side actually. So that's how you put it. So now you have Ironmonger firing in all cylinders. So there you go. So what do you guys think? Oops. So it looks really, really nice. There you go. So aside from the hand, there's still this rocket accessory. So this one, you attach it this side. Okay. uh-huh. Don't know if I'm okay. So there you go. So supposedly this one is at the center, no? But I think for this one, Hasbro, I think miss it a little. So they put it on the side. By the way, this waist is rotate. You can rotate it. So basically, so there's the hip or waist rotation for the Ironmonger. Okay, guys. So that's the Ironmonger with all its bells and whistles. So let's do some short comparisons of this figure. Okay, so first we have the suited Obadiah Stane standing side by side next to the 10th anniversary Tony Stark. They look nice together. Obi is of course taller than Tony here, but as far as the head sculpt here, it's really light years apart. You could really see that Jeff Bridges' head sculpt really looks so much better compared to this Tony Stark in terms of how it looks. So maybe let's try to swap Tony's head. Actually, the head is not that bad, but it's just not a Robert Downey Jr. one. Okay, so let's pop it open. So let's make it a bit more updated. So here you go. Welcome, Mr. Robert Downey Jr. So, in all honesty, the head's way, way bigger than his body. But for these purposes, at least to make it a fair comparison, so between Tony and Obadiah Stane. So some people say the doesn't fit, but well, for at least for illustration purposes, if you're wondering, if you swap the head, so that's how it looks. Okay. So here's the Ironmonger now standing side by side next to the Iron Man Mark III, also from the Infinity Saga. They really, looking at these two together, you could really say that they are really in proper scale. Ironmonger is much, much, much bigger and badder looking compared to the sleek and sophisticated design of Tony's Iron Man Mark III. Okay, guys, so now I put the two in between the Iron Man Mark 1. This Mark 1 is from the 10th anniversary line. So you could really see how Hasbro really missed the spot here. If basically Mark 1 is the OG or the originator of these two armors beside him. So at least maybe Hasbro should have given this Mark 1 a bit more size, maybe at to this level of the Ironmonger, since basically this is the original design for this one. Okay, so this one is the original design that ended up with the sleeker looking Mark III. So you could really see out of the original design of the Mark I came two different armors. No? So with Obadiah Stane, he got the bigger, badder upgrade of the original Mark I, while Tony went with the more tech savvy and sophisticated and sleek looking armor for his Mark III version. So basically, I think I'm very excited to show this also, since I believe Disney Plus will be coming up with the Armor Wars. So hopefully, even if in the MCU movie Tony died, so we will be seeing more and more and more of the armors in the next few years, I hope. And I'm still hoping for Hasbro to release really the Mark 45 from Avengers 2. That's one Tony's armor that they haven't released yet. Okay, guys. So in closing, is this two-pack worth getting? So I would say with the resounding absolutely. Give me a hell yeah. So if you're an MCU collector, you really should think about getting this two-pack from the Infinity Saga. In terms of how it looks, really spot on. Obadiah Stane, the head sculpt, the overall body, even the accessory. Of course, the Ironmonger. This is the biggest, meanest, baddest armor that we've seen Hasbro released, and the accessories included in this two pack is really bar none. So top notch. So in Tagalog they say walang tapon. So everything really is amazing. Okay, guys. So with that, should you get it? So again, absolutely. Is it worth the money you pay for it? If you get it for SRP, yes, it's worth it. Now, if you can get it much cheaper, then go for it. I believe last year this was already on sale. I think less than $50 in the US, if I'm not mistaken. So this is really a great buy. Okay. So with that, guys, again, thank you for your time watching this review of the Ironmonger and Obadiah Stane 2-pack from the Infinity Saga. So please continue to support the channel by liking, watching, and subscribing. So to all subscribers, thank you guys for the support. Please continue the love by clicking on the notification bell below. So okay, so with that, guys, thank you, and
searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless.